Welcome, Scorpio, to your mini love reading for the next 4 weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in. This reading will go, as I said, from mid-February to mid-March. Now, this is a love reading, so if you're not interested in love, relationships, or romance, just check out my general readings on my channel as well, and that gives you a broader overview for what's coming up for you over the next month. Now, let's get into your reading for the next 4 weeks. Now, your overall energy is the High Priestess, and this is such a wonderful card. It's a card of intuition and sort of magic, the unknown as well. And really, this can mean two things. Now, if you're in a relationship, I'm feeling like the energy for you over the next 4 weeks is wonderful. You have a really deep, rich relationship, and it's almost like it's blossoming as it unfolds further and further, and you're really able to share this deep, almost spiritual connection with your partner, like tantric love, so to speak, and you're able to link together not only emotionally and physically, but on that deep spiritual level, really getting into each other's souls, that kind of stuff. But if you're not in a relationship, I feel like you could be feeling a little bit unsociable at the moment, maybe even sort of unable to cope with new people. And you might be welcoming some quiet time to allow some of your psychic needs to adapt and expand, and allow you to be able to deal with new relationships and new people, and sort of meeting new people to become involved in a relationship. But the message of the High Priestess is there are many intuitive messages coming through for you. So listen out in your dreams, in that time, in that quiet time. If you do meditate, there are some important messages just for you coming through to you intuitively about relationships and where your relationships perhaps are heading as well. So listen out for those. They're very important, Scorpio. You guys are very, very intuitive, very in tune psychically as it is. You're one of those signs that are very psychic. And so I feel like it's not going to be too hard for you to listen out for those messages. Now, you have Take the Lead here as your first card. And I feel like the key words for this particular card, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck and by John Holland, and he says he has keywords for each card, and it gives you the overall sort of energy of that card. And Take the Lead is enthusiasm, initiative, grounding, and creativity. And I feel like in the past, those strong energies were really around you, and it has allowed new opportunities to open up for you. That is whether in an existing relationship or whether you were looking for love. It's really allowed you to open up and tap into sort of that. If you look at that card, it's got that ball of fire, and it sort of asks you to tap into that energy and allow it to sort of fire up your relationships and bring you what you are desiring regarding matters of the heart. And if that is, a choice to be quiet, be in that little bit of a quiet time, like the High Priestess was kind of saying, well, then so be it. But you are really, there's almost like a call from the divine that you really need to start to ignite some passion in your heart. And by doing that, it's really you're going to achieve your deepest wishes. Just allow that energy to come through for you, Scorpio. Don't wait for the other person to take the lead. And I feel like for some of you, perhaps you, in the past, you maybe didn't wait for the other person to take the lead and you took the lead, and now you are in this wonderful, beautiful relationship. And now, sort of taking the lead card also says now's not the time for the status quo. So don't continue doing things the way you have forever, you know. Try and harness that fiery energy and just make some little changes. Step out of your comfort zone, and things are really going to be able to change for you in terms of your relationships. You have the love card there, and that is in a traditional deck, that would be the lover's card. What better card can you want in a reading about love? And this card, the key words for this are relate, choose, harmonize, romance, creativity, and reconciliation. Now, this is that card of obviously love and romance, but it's also a time to examine your relationships, not only with other people, but with yourself as well. Are you coming from a place of love when you interact with other people? And that's on all levels of all relationships, really. You know, it's really important to empathize and remain non-judgmental and love people for who they are, is the message of the love card. Now, there's an opportunity now to bring harmony into your whole life, into your relationship with yourself, if you're not in a relationship, or in harmony within an existing relationship that you might be feeling. It kind of just really reminds you that, you know, forgive your faults and rejoice in your perfect uniqueness. So if you've been feeling a little bit down on yourself, if you're not in a particular relationship, allow some feelings about yourself to change, to let any love that you are desiring come through and blossom for you. Now, also, the love card is a card about choosing. And this is a card about choosing to have people in your life who support you and empower you, or choosing to have people in your life that perhaps don't. And sometimes there are some big choices that we need to sort of make for ourselves. You know, you really need to surround yourself only with the people that encourage and sustain you, and who push you and guide you to be all that you truly can be. So you need to really, when the love card comes through, some of you may be really needing to question the relationships that you have with people in your life right now. It's by doing that, you know, as well, that really helps you value yourself, and it raises your vibration to that of unconditional love. And when you do that, then you attract unconditional love to yourself as well. Now, for some of you as well, this card is obvious. It talks, for some of you, there is an opportunity for new romance out there, and also for improving an existing romance, or for healing a disharmonious relationship. You know, if you've had any issues, this is the time over the next 4 weeks to do that. But if you're looking for a new romance, make yourself available, be open. And that's what taking the lead is also talking about as well. If you're wanting a new romance, step out of your comfort zone, take the lead, do something a little bit different. And I really feel like this is going to make a huge difference. And when you look at your final card there, the shine card, that is one of the most beautiful cards in the deck. It is the same as the Sun card, and that is a card of believe, realize, harness, enthusiasm, potential, and breakthrough. And the Sun card, it just symbolizes positive and powerful energy that surrounds you right now. So I'm feeling your relationships are going to be really charged, and that is your relationship with yourself too. You are going to really heal if you have had any issues that have been holding you back from either going into a new relationship or in your existing relationships. But believe in the power of that light, that inner light, that sunlight, to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm and life and greater love and understanding. Allow that sun energy. Think of that. Look at that yellow light that is so significant. The colors are so significant. And it really is just telling me that any sort of relationships that you are having over the next 4 weeks, or certainly your situation, whether you're in a relationship or not, is absolutely going to be amazing. You're changing, and you are an amazing being, Scorpio, and you are magnificent, and you need to realize and believe that. And that is the key to unlocking your personal potential over the next 4 weeks as well. And I'm feeling like mainly this can be for a lot of you that are that little message of the High Priestess. If you were single, you weren't really wanting to go out and meet new people because of, intuitively, it's just a little bit too much right now, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. It is a time when you're not feeling, for some of you, that you are wanting to get out there. But that Sun card tells me that just by taking that lead, making some choices about how you relate to other people and how you relate to yourself, allowing that unconditional that unconditional love into your heart, you are going to be shining, beautiful Scorpios. So I hope that resonated with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.